Hello again, viewers, and this is the part 3 and final part of the generators section of tutorials. In this one I'm going to show you how to build a electrical grid, right? And then at the end of the tutorial I'll show you our reactor that we have sitting below spawn, being ready to use for powering everything. We'll get stuck straight into it. Igor and the mad scientists still aren't back yet, although I'm expecting them back any day now, and we'll see how we go with them and see how they're faring. Alright, so let's get stuck straight into it, shall we? So I'm coming over here and I'm going to work with just this generator, because no matter which system you use, after the regulator everything else is the same. This is a coal generator and a regulator. Alright, so as we said before, you can put your electrical item right next to the regulator and things will start charging. Alright, there it goes. While that's kind of handy for a nice 3x1 compact area, you don't necessarily want to have this showing in your nice flash looking base. You'd like to hide this possibly under the ground or something. So this is where your capacitors come into it. Now you put a capacitor down, see this is actually at 64 joules. When you put a capacitor down, it'll add the quantity of its capacity, so that capacity is 128 joules. So once it's done, it should be 64 by 128, should be whatever that is, 180, yeah, it's 192, so that's 192 joules. So that gives you a bit more power there. Now putting it right next to your capacitor is good if you want to store up energy, but you also use these to extend your power line further out to wherever you want your electrical units to be. And as with the electrical thingos, they have to be in a straight line. So and you can go out 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and notice that's powering up to, and you're increasing your volume on your regulator. Okay, this will go in the same direction upwards as well. So if we go, alright, let's try this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the next one is 7. Alright, notice that charges up there as well. Okay, so you can go in every direction here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, and it charges up power, as you can see. You can even go down, right? So in all 6 directions you can move, and it adds to your power storage area. Now, here is where it gets really good. So you can go anyway. You have to be in a straight line though. As soon as you take this off to the side, okay, it won't charge at all. Okay, so it has to be in straight lines. Now, what you can do is you can get your electrical gadget here, and you can go 7 blocks from your capacitor. So you can now extend past your generator and regulator much further. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and your electrical item will continue to work. You can see it's still charging there. Right, and you're now 14 odd blocks away from your generator. So now, knowing that you can go up and down, you can put this generator down below your house in a room somewhere, and just run your capacitor to a location where you can position your charging unit or your charging bench or your electrical item in line with the capacitor. Now just bear in mind that it has to be in line with the capacitor. You can't put it there and have your capacitor sitting up here, because it won't work. Okay, this won't charge. Has to be in line. Alright, so maybe go behind a wall. Right, so there's your room. Maybe you can put your capacitor there, your charging bench there, and no one would be the wiser. Right, normally you'd probably have to make a wall 3 thick though, like that, or maybe just have a bit of a back out of your room there somewhere so it comes through, but it'll charge the room, and then it makes your place look a lot neater. Okay. Right, or alternatively, if you go low, you can have it coming up and put your charging unit on top, so it's coming up from under the floor. right, that will still work. That'll still charge your gadget, okay, which is good. And that's how you set up your network grid. Okay, so generator, regulator, and then you start running capacitors wherever you want your power to be, and you can line it there. It doesn't have to be 7, it can be 1, anywhere between 1 to 7, but yeah, the only rule is it has to be in square straight lines. You can't go diagonally out, it has to be square. Right, that's it for the tutorial, and that's it for the generation side of it. I hope you enjoyed the 3-part series, and if you did, share it, like and share the tutorials, and I will get on with another tutorial, and I'll keep an eye out for Igor and the Mad Scientist. They're around here somewhere. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next tutorial.